Good morning. Worrying morning. Bridget Phillipson had a meeting with Daniel Kebede and she's redacted the minutes. Why? Why would you redact minutes from a meeting that you had with somebody, a secret meeting that you had with somebody, unless there was something in there that you wanted to hide, unless there was something in there that you did not want the public to know? It could be because Daniel Kebede has some very, very extreme views. Now, do you want those? You will, I have no doubt, share them with him, but do you want them on the public platform so that people see your real views, that see what's really going on? And we're beginning to see the unfolding of Bridget Phillipson here, aren't we? Because for a long time people have said she does not have children's best interests at heart. This is not about raising money with VAT on education. This is about dumbing down education. This is about turning it into something that's completely unrecognisable. And Bridget's given it the sort of smiley occasional, no, don't be so ridiculous. I'm just making choices for all of our children. She is making choices for all of our children, that's absolutely right, but she's not making choices for all of our children with their best interests at heart. While I'm on this, please do subscribe. It's free. They haven't taxed subscribing to video channels on YouTube, so please do subscribe and hit the share button, because I think we do need to share this, particularly with the SEND community. So when Bridget says parents need to rethink SEND provisions at school, what does she mean? When I was in Parliament watching the debate on VAT on education, Torsten Bell said the children with the most acute SEND needs would be supported with EHCPs. What is the most acute need? Who is categorising these needs? Who is deciding who gets help and who doesn't get help, and what does that look like? And has anybody worked out yet that a need, if supported, doesn't become acute? So a need, if helped, supported, learnt and valued, if that need gets the help right at the beginning, it will not become acute. So what are we doing? What are we doing to the kids that don't have acute needs but still have needs? Who's going to meet those needs? Now, we're meeting the needs of breakfasts and toothbrushing, so one would assume special educational needs would be valued equally. One would assume that special educational needs would have the same level of focus and interest as having a breakfast and tying your shoelaces. If it's not, what does that say about this government's thoughts on disabilities? What does it say about Bridget Phillipson's thoughts and priorities for children? What's going to happen to the SEND children when they don't get the support they need? This is swinging from disaster to disaster to disaster. This is the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball going through education and taking children out left, right and centre. It's like watching the Hunger Games. It makes me feel sick. When I think of the vulnerable children that Bridget talks about on a regular basis, wanting to support, and I see the real agenda, I feel sick. So I think we all need to be thinking about how we get the information to what was in that meeting with Daniel Kebede. I think we all need to be thinking about how we get those minutes back. I think we need to be thinking about what it is that Bridget Phillipson's got to hide. What does she not want you to know? What does she not want me to know? And I think we need to know it. So please do subscribe, put your comments below. Let's get this out in the public domain. Let's get it on X, let's get it on Facebook, let's get it on any platform that you wish. But let's get this out there, because she has redacted minutes to a meeting with somebody who has very extreme views on education. And if you've got a child in education, regardless of which setting they're in, it is going to affect you. And that makes me feel sick.